Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Down and quiet. Here we go. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy once again. Take it easy, take it easy. This is the Sportsman class. So Steve Narrington, I hope Steve Narrington's not on the track because his transponder keeps popping up. And this is not your race, Steve. Steve, you are in the next race. This is Sportsman, you are in open. So make sure you pull it off, Steve. This is race 22. You're in 23. I already checked it out for you. You're coming up next. So 22 is on the track. I saw the transponder pop up. I thought he might just have walked by the loop coming from the other side. It's okay. All right, so who's it going to be for lap number 1? Alex Merelli. Alex Merelli, owner of LiveRC World in that red Truggy. Out front leading the way.
"19 minutes left."
Oh, Merelli makes a mistake all by himself over the chassis slapper. Marshall's trying to get to him, but that's going to drop Merelli down to the 4th spot. Helping the 6-pack there, guys. Help him out. So Eric Dillon, the only one not making the start. It's okay, Steve. Nobody saw that. Don't apologize.
"18 minutes left."
All right, so it's going to be Steven Pacheco, your new leader from 12th on the grid. Nope, Hatton taking the lead with Rogers second and Alex Merelli after his mistake on the slapper. Coming up to the 3rd spot. Oh, another mistake by Merelli. Casing that 3rd double. Oh, and Merelli going to flame out. Merelli going to flame out. Shane Barrier lifted up high. You know the deal, lifted up high. So Barrier running out to get him. So after a good start by Merelli, started second, actually got to the inside of Eric Dillon right off the start. And had a mistake, falled back to 4th, then another mistake right there, and now he's got to charge it up here from the back of the pack. So Nathan Rogers and Ryan Hatton, your leaders, so be aware, Merelli, your leaders are right behind you. Alex, the 2 trucks behind you are your leaders. So Merelli is on the tail end of the lead lap there, the last truck on the lead lap, but he's got both leaders right there. He lets one of them get on by. Easy, easy, easy. And then he gets into the leaders there. So he's trying to stay on the lead lap, but battling with Nathan and Ryan. That's your 3rd and 5th qualifier. Scott Large running in 3rd. So down the back straightaway is your lead battle. So Ryan Hatton, your leader. Nathan Rogers in 2nd. They got Merelli right between them, going through the whoop section. And then anybody's race through the 6-pack. Pacheco, Foster, Large, and Hawkersmith. 4-way battle for the final bump up. Pacheco going to take a tumble after the whoops. 3:45 down, 16:15 to go. Looks like Goodwin off the track. Dillon now back on the track. Your TQ flaming out or breaking down on the first lap. He gets going again. So Merelli getting by both of our leaders and back onto the tail end, but Merelli's got to go around all the way and make up a whole lap. Oh, so Nathan and Ryan side by side through the S section, battling for the lead into the chassis slapper. Nathan Rogers, Ryan Hatton. Hatton from Rhino Racing, one of our 3 on-site hobby shops. Alex Merelli, another one of the on-site hobby shops in attendance here from LiveRC World. And we got Ken from Speed Demon over there. Hi, Ken. So Hatton and Rogers. Now it's Foster moving up to third. Hawkersmith fourth, and Scott Large your top five. Stephen Pacheco drops to sixth. Touchstone in Jacob Edwards in seventh. Pacheco eighth, Touchstone ninth. Greenwalt 10th. Whitaker 11th. Merelli 12th, and Dillon 13th. Goodwin now the only one off the track. Good run in short course, Miss Nicole. Awesome. Double A mains, here we come. 5:30 down, 14 and a half to go. Although your last name's spelled wrong on your shirt, did you know that? Your last name's spelled incorrectly on your shirt. I'm just kidding. It is, but that's how you wanted it. All right, 6 minutes down, 14 minutes left to go. First round of pit stops should be coming up
14
soon.
minutes left.
In these 20-minute mains, it's Hatton, your leader, down the straight. Rogers about 2.5 back. Foster and Hawkersmith. There's Foster in the all-orange heading into the berm, running third with no pressure from behind. So not sure what happened to Hawkersmith, but he is nowhere to be found in the 4 spot. So Hawkersmith might have had an issue here. So here comes 4th and 5th now down the straight. So there's Edwards and Touchstone now moving up to 4th and 5th. So Merelli now moving all the way up to the 7th spot, trying to recover here from that early race flame. Still got 13 minutes to go. Watch it after the 6-pack. All clear. Track is butter right now.
13 minutes left.
Or as Sexy Leg likes to say, chocolate cake. Oh, Merelli lifted up high, lifted up high, lifted up high. Merelli with another flame out there. Same exact spot right after that 6-pack section. We got 7:45 down, 12:15 remaining in this one. Rogers and Hatton, 1 and 2. Coming up next, our Open Nitro Truggy B main. Open Nitro Truggy B main coming up next. Another 20-minute affair.
12 minutes left.
So Hatton now within a 1.5 seconds of Rogers. The battle is back on for the lead. There's Rogers down the straight. And here comes Hatton down the straight. So it looks like Jim Foster now. Lifted up high, 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 lifted up high. Or not. So battle of attrition here. Whitaker now going to take over that 3rd spot. So anything can happen in this one. Looks like the white truck with another flame. So it's 9 minutes down, 11 minutes to go. Not even halfway. We've almost had issues for half the field here. Lift it up high, all the way in, all the way into pit lane. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Somebody getting it wrong into pit lane. Watch it in the staging sweeper, watch it. All clear. That was Russell Touchstone now moving up into the 5th spot. So it's Rogers and Hatton doing battle for the lead with Whitaker in 3rd, Edwards 4th, and Touchstone 5th. Pacheco 6th, Merelli 7th, Pacheco 8th. So we got Stephen in 6th and George in 7th. So we are coming up on the halfway mark now. 10 minutes down and 10 minutes to go, drivers, halfway.
10 minutes left.
$10.30 down, 9:30 left to go, drivers. 10:30 down, 9:30 to go for Rogers and Hatton. 16 thousandths of a second apart. The battle for the lead. Edwards still third, Touchstone fourth, Stephen Pacheco now fifth, Whitaker sixth, Merelli seventh, George Pacheco eighth, and Eric Dillon ninth. Those are the only 9 left on the track. Watch it after the 6-pack. So battle through the whoops is for the lead now through the S's. Easy, easy, left. Easy, guys. Alrighty, 8:30 to go here. 1 second lead between Rogers and Hatton. These guys have been battling within 2 seconds pretty much the entire race. Jacob Edwards in that third and final transfer spot into the main event. And Russell Touchstone about 7 seconds back, running in the 4th spot. Whitaker in 5th, Stephen Pacheco 6th, Merelli 7th, George 8th, and Eric 9th. Fast lap of the race is Alex Merelli. That was last time by at a 35.7, so Alex, after 2 flameouts, couple laps behind and doing his best to make up as much ground as he can. So once again, if your race is over, make sure you don't go far. We'll need you to turn marshal, Foster, Large, Greenwalt are the only 3 that are officially off as of now. Hawkersmith getting back out there, Goodwin getting back out there, Dillon getting back out there. So now Hatton taking the lead by 4 seconds over Rogers. Race 22 is on the track. Race 23, our Open Nitro Truggy B main coming up next. So not much action going on. It's a 7-second lead for Hatton over Rogers, and Rogers with a 48-second lead over Jacob Edwards in third. Edwards with 12 seconds on Whitaker. Whitaker with about 4 seconds on Merelli. So Merelli now moving up into the top 5. Merelli coming in for his final pit stop, final round of pit stops is upon us with 6 minutes to go, drivers, 6 to go. Open Nitro Truggy B main coming up next. Open Nitro Truggy B main up next. So Alex Merelli about a minute behind our race leader after the 2 flameouts. He's only about 20 seconds behind Jacob Edwards for that last transfer spot. So it is within the realm of possibilities for Merelli with 5 minutes to go, with a little couple mistakes from Edwards to get back up into that 3rd spot.
5 minutes left.
I blame Shane. Shane tuned that engine and it flamed out twice. Watch it at the end of the back. Watch it end at the end of the back. All clear. All right, so Merelli now going to move up to the 4th spot and get by Whitaker. So let's see. Now 15 seconds behind Jacob Edwards. So he was 20 and now 15. And that was just about 45 seconds ago. So Merelli on a mission to try to get by our 13th qualifier, Jacob Edwards. What's up, Coots? All right, let's check the interval now as they come by. Here comes Merelli in the all red. There's Hatton into the berm, your leader. Merelli now only 9 seconds back. So Merelli 2 laps behind the leader who's right in front of him. So if Merelli can get by the truck in front of him, he would only be 1 lap down to the leader, but he's not worried about the leader. He's worried about 3rd spot, Jacob Edwards. So Merelli trying to reel in Edwards. Let's find Edwards on the track. Edwards' 13th qualifier out of 14 here. So there he is into the berm. So the red and white. And so now Merelli, and Edwards gets it wrong, the red, white, and blue, and now Merelli in the same 6-pack section. So Edwards was just cruising around, minding his own business. Merelli rolling it over with 3:15 to go. Marshall doing his best, but that's where are you going? So he can't cut the track. So Alex, we will need a stop and go real quick. Go, go, go. Thank you, thank you. Unfortunately, even with the bad turn, Marshall, cutting the track is never acceptable. But I believe Alex has got the skill to catch up regardless. So here comes Edwards down the straightaway. And Merelli still right there. Merelli only 3 seconds back, even after the stop and go. So going through the S's is Edwards. And Merelli, if he can just settle down and drive smooth, it should be fairly easy, because he is trying to catch up to 13th qualifier, Jacob Edwards. So he's just got to get back out of his head and drive that thing, Alex. Nice and smooth, just practice laps. Should do the trick with 2:15 to go. And it looks like Merelli now right behind. Let's see who that is. That's Eric Dillon, your TQ. So that's who Merelli started behind. Dillon is 2 laps behind Merelli.
2 minutes
so be
left.
aware, Eric right there battling. Oh, and he stops right in front. He's going to let him go. Inopportune spot. So now Merelli still trying to catch up to that truck directly in front of him now. He's got 1:45 to go. Jacob Edwards doing a great job, just holding his own, going as fast as he possibly can down the back straightaway. Merelli still on the same straightaway. Merelli's just got to take it easy and not overdrive that thing. He's got 1.5 minutes. They're both on the same straightaway now. Jacob into the 6-pack. Merelli right behind him into the 6-pack. And into the whoops goes 3rd. Into the whoops goes 4th. So Alex Merelli, after flaming out 2 times, right there within striking distance on 3rd spot. Edwards with 1:10 to go. 1:10 to go. So they'll be coming up. Oh, and it looks like Edwards getting it wrong in the double-doubles. And the Marshall nowhere to be found. And it looks like Edwards flaming out. So now Merelli on cruise control. Going to move up to 3rd after 2 flameouts. Eric Dillon right behind him, 2 laps behind. So that's not a battle for position.
Left.
So Merelli can let that car behind him go if he wanted to. 40 seconds to go. Hatton and Rogers, we haven't even talked about those guys. Ryan Hatton turning his best lap of the race last time by. Rogers in 2nd down the straightaway. Merelli 3rd. Now it's going to be Touchstone up to 4th. And Whitaker 5th. So valiant effort for Jacob Edwards. From 13th on the grid, was in a transfer spot. Flaming out right there at the end. 10 seconds. We're going to wind this one down. right, that is time. Finish the lap you're on. Rogers, congratulations and welcome to the show.
Russell Touchstone done.
Touchstone going to come up one spot short.
Ryan Hatton done. James Whitaker done.
All right, finish the lap you're on. A couple more to finish, and here he comes after 2 flameouts and hopefully a positive Facebook post. It is Alex Merelli moving up into the A main.
Pacheco done. Eric Dillon done. Jacob Edwards done. Stephen Pacheco
That's going to do it. All cars are done. Hatton, Rogers, and Merelli, your top 3. Touchstone finishing in 4th. Whitaker 5th. Stephen Pacheco 6th. Eric Dillon 7th. Jacob getting back out there for 8th. George Pacheco in 9th. Goodwin 10th. Foster 11th. Hawkersmith 12th. Large 13th. And Greenwalt 14th. Need all those drivers right back out to the track to marshal. Good job, Ryan Hatton. You're my hero.